Hi boys and girls, what we got today? Right, this is a K1600 GTL. Not just the GT, the GTL. And we're going to have a look around it first, and then you can guess the mileage. Well, you probably already know, because it might be in the description or something like that. But, let's have a look around it. It's not suffering with any of that fork corrosion they sometimes get. Ignore the disc, that's just been washed. That's just up the road, that'll clean itself off. We've got spots on it, we've got the bars. Now, for those of you who don't know, the GTLs, the seat, it's got a comfort seat on this one. You can see it's usually in two parts. This one's in the one part. Really, really comfy. It's got the keyless. It's got Venture Shield on top of these. Now, we don't take it off. So if you see some light marks there, that's just on the Venture Shield. So you peel that off, the thing's been protected from new. So we always leave it on. Then you can protect your top cases and what have you as well. You can peel it off if you want, and you've got like a brand new thing underneath there. Obviously, come with the chrome trim and the protectors on the GTL. And we've also, on this one, you get the expensive colour-coded box, and you've got a rack on this as well. So, 2015 65 plate. Tyres are really, really good. The service history is absolutely ridiculous. And it's had one owner from new, this bike. And he has obviously loved it, because usual things on these K16s, if they're abused or whatever, the engines can start really badly corroding and one thing or another, and the forks as well. So this one hasn't got any of that. It's just a really, really nice thing. You've got all the toys that you could ever want. You've got heated seats on here. You've also got an audio pack. You've got cruise control, electric screen. You've got all the adjustments. This keyless, as I said. You've got remote central locking, rider modes. You name it, it's on here. More protective tape. Black metallic, obviously, that you may or may not be able to see from your screen, but it is black metallic, and it suits the bike well. Really, really does. These 6-cylinder BMs, you've really got to ride them to appreciate just what they're all about. The only sort of other thing you could sort of compare it to is like a Goldwing, but these are a lot more dynamic, a lot more easier to manage and everything else than a Goldwing. And don't get me wrong, I like a Goldwing as well, but this is a more, I wouldn't say sporty sort of version of a Goldwing, but I don't know if that's the right phrase. It's had full suspension overhaul as well recently, so it's had all the shocks refitted, regassed, and everything else, which is really nice. As I say, the one owner that had this bike is taken great care of it. Really has. Big thick pile of receipts and all the rest of it with it. So don't confuse the GTL with the GT. Kind of a different bike, more luxury. It's also got the adaptive xenon lights in here. I think these were the only motorcycles that were homologated for the adaptive xenons. Might now be different, but that was the case at one time. But a fantastic headlight nonetheless. You can really see where you're going. Noise of these 6-cylinders, we'll get to that in a minute. They really do sound great. They sound like an old, like late 80s BMW 6-cylinder car. I can't remember the L3 series, can't remember the model, but you'll know the one I mean, the square one that sounded awesome. Yeah, that one. This is what this sounds like. So, there's your bike. Good tyres, loads of service history, one owner, 2015. Great bike. So what can we do for you? Well, if you've got a part exchange, get on the website, realtoyshop.com, and on there we have a part exchange form. Dead simple, fill it in. I've got all the details I need to get you a price on your bike. Looks like they've been replaced with stainless as well. All your brake bolts have all been replaced with stainless. Yeah, so that's the Part X anyway. Can't do them on the fly, as you can probably imagine. It's really difficult when you're driving a van, delivering stuff, to do Part X's. So if you do that, may need pictures and bits and pieces, but please get that to us, and then that gets the ball rolling. Next, if you want to finance your new toy, monthly payments, we use Close Brothers, you get quick decisions and decent rates and all that good stuff. So if you want to do that, please give Lisa or Scott a call in the office. Again, the number's on the website, so please do that. They'll sort you out figures, go through whatever you need to go through, make sure you understand everything, Dead simple, stress-free. But they'll work with you to get you what you need to do. So that's how we do that. Next bit, delivery. Well, we deliver absolutely everywhere in the UK, mainland, for absolutely nothing. Yep, that's right. Those, we call them nut coolers. Obvious reasons. Yeah, anywhere in the UK. If you go on the website, we have all our terms and conditions on there, how we work it, time frames, everything else. We always get asked, when's my bike coming, when's my bike coming? We try and get the information out there. I know everyone wants their bike quick. We want it to be quick. We don't want this hanging around in here or any other bike. We love them, but space is premium, and then we're on to the next one. So trust me, we're all working for the same aim. Get the bike to you as fast as possible. Next thing, right. If you need to, ask permission before we make a noise. Ask your missus first. Your missus shouldn't need to be giving you permission. Look how comfy that is. She'll absolutely love it. But by your missus, I mean your mother, your brother, your lover, your dad, your mum, whoever you've got to ask, get them asked first, and we'll have a right long chat about everything. Yeah, dead easy, innit? Dead easy. So, that's your K1600 GTL. Let's make a noise, shall we? Oh, I forgot to mention as well, in here, look, iPods connections, USB, etc. for your jelly bone, power connections, 2 different power connections there, so you can put on your BMW heated coat and gloves, if that's what you so desire. Down here, another little locker as well to put your widgets in. Yeah, can't shut it down now. Anyway, what have I done there? Something. There you go, that's it shut. Be a bit harder with it. Right, keyless. Here you go. Who expects this mileage? Boom, there you go, 68,488 miles. Was you expecting that? Probably not. Not from the condition of the bike. And I've ridden this one, and it's probably one of the better riding ones I've ridden. Maybe because of that shock overhaul. Anyway, let's fire her up. ABS, I'm sure we know. So many revolutions of the wheel, and out she goes. Took the liberty of warming it up a couple of minutes before we struck this video, just so we could do this for you. Smooth as butter. Hopefully you can hear that on the engine as well. Once more for the kiddies. Yeah, doesn't that sound wonderful? So that's it, boys and girls. That's 8 minutes and 8.5 minutes of your life you'll not get back looking at this lovely GTL. Thanks for watching. Order a play. If you've got a Part X, fill the Part X form in, again on the website. If you want some monthly payments, speak to Lisa or Scott in the office. And then if you want this getting to you as fast as you can, pay for it, let's get it in the van, let's see you as quick as we possibly can. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. Give us a little like and subscribe, it's always appreciated. And on to the next one. Don't forget, ask your missus first.